treasures from Juniper Ridge and our dear friend Dondrub reading for us today.
The 21 Vital Instructions. The master of Udayana, known by the name Padmasambhava, is an emanation of Buddha Amitabha, miraculously born from a lotus flower on an ocean isle. Having interrupted birth and death, he remains in his bodily form beyond passing and transmigration. His voice teaches the nine vehicles, including all the causal and resultant teachings. His mind, endowed with omniscient wisdom, comprehends the vital points of all dharmas. Lady Sogyal, the princess of Harshan, asked this master, I fail to understand the key points of the outer and inner teachings, the 84,000 dharma doors, and the higher and lower vehicles. So please bestow upon me the vital instructions. She had not only pleased her master in thought, word, and deed, but she also accompanied this request with an offering of a golden mandala bedecked with turquoise resembling the seven precious possessions. Lady Sogyal asked the master, which vital point contains all that appears and exists? The master replied, Space is the vital point that contains all that appears and exists. The four elements are all changing and impermanent. But from the very beginning, the nature of space is empty and unchanging. The four elements, earth, water, fire, and wind, have a fleeting nature. When they appear within the expanse of space. While they remain within the expanse of space. And when they dissolve within that same expanse. Since the nature of space is unchanging throughout the three times, all that appears and exists can be condensed into space. While space is the example, the meaning is dharmata, which, like space, is empty since the primordial beginning. And the sign is that within the sky like empty mind, habitual tendencies and disturbing emotions are just like clouds and mist. When they appear within empty mind. When they remain within the empty expanse of empty mind. And when they dissolve within that same expanse of empty mind. When you realize that this is the way it is, to be untainted by the flaws of habitual tendencies for karmic deeds and disturbing emotions, is known as having brought together all that appears and exists within a single vital point.
Okay, I think that's good for today. How'd that text land for you guys? Everyone able to see the metaphor of space there and how Misambaba was correlating elements that come and go, or they come, they reside, and then they go within space. Well, just like that, our habitual tendencies are the same. And you can begin to actually mingle your elements into the cognizance. So the earth element in your body is inseparable from the earth all around you. The same with the air, the water, the fire. And space itself is inseparable from the cognizant field. You could say it's like a volumetric field, a knowingness, a single space that really must permeate everything. So as we go through our trials and tribulations, it's within the basis of this cognizance, right?